Globally and across Canada, young people are experiencing the impacts of the climate crisis firsthand. And with that comes a deep emotional toll, from anxiety about the future to grief about what's been lost, questions on whether we want to have children in the future, or a deep sense of isolation. At Break the Divide, we believe that by coming together and showing up as our authentic selves, we can confront the emotional toll of the climate crisis. My name is Abhay Singh Sachal, and I'm the founder and executive director of Break the Divide. Break the Divide is a nonprofit that's all about connection. We believe in the power of connection to help us confront the emotional toll of the climate crisis. Through programs that allow young people to connect with their own emotions, their identities, and their communities, we create pathways for people to feel more connected amidst the climate crisis. The Climate Skills and Community Building Fellowship was special for Break the Divide because this is our first ever in-person program of its kind. Through this program, we brought together 40 international students and newcomer youth to downtown Toronto. We had the opportunity to facilitate dialogue about climate change, emotions, identity, and mental health all together. And we saw participants of the program share emotions about their stories with migration, how climate change was impacting their own home countries, how they experienced climate change in Canada. This program was really important because it created an avenue for newcomer and immigrant youth to Toronto to feel a sense of belonging with the climate community, to learn about how climate change is impacting Canada, but also to be able to show up as their authentic selves in these conversations. So often when it comes to climate change, we're only focused on the direct impacts on our physical environment. This program created the opportunity for people to talk about their cultures, their homes, their environments, and how they're showing up to this work. And in doing so, they not only became more connected, but we also saw some incredible projects sprout from this program where the participants actually looked at how they could make a difference based on their own unique values, their own unique cultures, their own unique ways of knowing, and their gifts that they bring to this movement.
At Break the Divide, we believe that climate conversations and talking about our climate emotions can be the essential point of change. What we try to do for our Climate Skills and Community Building Fellowship is engage international students and newcomer youth. We provided them with online climate courses that talked about alternative systems of operation for our society, or how to switch to a greener society, essentially. Although this is our first time running the program, we already reached more than 40 participants. And we did so by involving them in different activities such as climate cafés, study sessions, social events like this, and different workshops that hopefully left them feeling more empowered, motivated, and inspired to take climate action.
The Climate Skills and Community Building Fellowship has been a really great experience for me. It's allowed me to connect and create a community and feel less alone and less isolated, which I feel is a big reason why we struggle to take climate action in the first place. A lot of activists I work with and speak to and I'm friends with are exhausted and burnt out. A big part of the Climate Skills and Community Building Fellowship is understanding how you can apply your strengths and your experiences to climate action in a way that is sustaining.
I really liked that the program was about helping international students and newcomers to Toronto discuss these issues in a space that allowed them to share their unique perspectives. And I felt like I could meaningfully contribute with my own experiences and my own learnings to this program. Things like eco-anxiety and a fear for what the future holds with regards to climate change can be pretty isolating. And I think when you talk to other people, the first benefit is that you realize you're not alone in how you feel. It's just really nice to know that there are other people who feel the same way and get that validation. Being a part of the Break the Divide community has been so incredibly special to me, and I've just learned so much.
Each and every person is impacted by it in their own way. I think we all have stories to tell. I think we all come from unique places. And then being able to unpack that and then also connect with others who may have their own stories can really inspire us. It can really help us feel like we are not alone in this. We're bigger as a community. That's a really great benefit that comes out of this.
I think programs like these build community, especially for me, my personal experience in this program. I just moved to Toronto a couple years ago, so I haven't really been able to find friends or a sense of community where people are wanting to engage in dialogue and conversations regarding climate emotions. So I think these give purpose and meaning in community and allow people from all over the world, all over different cities to come together to discuss important issues.
I'm from Colombia and I arrived 5 years ago. I think we lack of community and people skills, and I recognize that if I wanted to make any changes and participate in climate action, I needed to get better at this. So that's why I joined this program. Issues are so complex, so there is not just one way to approach the issues that we're having due to climate change. We need to make solutions, but this cannot be done by just one type of person. We need to be all together in this.
Climate change is an extremely complex topic. I think it's very important to talk about it because we can't do it alone. We need change to happen in every domain, every sector. We need scientists, environmentalists, teachers, politicians, everyone on board. And that's why we need to really create a community of people who are trying to change things, that can exchange about their skills and really create a community of caring and sharing our resources.
We are together a step closer to tackling climate change. I want to sincerely thank all of our volunteers and all of the participants for our Climate Skills and Community Building Fellowship. You are the ones who made this possible, and hopefully we will continue to do more.
Through this program, participants felt more connected to one another, to the environment in Canada, and they felt more knowledgeable about issues like climate change and climate action in Canada. I think the biggest part of this program that I'm really proud of, though, is the ways in which we saw people build relationships with each other. Relationships, talking about our emotions, and coming together is so essential to adapting to the impacts of the climate crisis and taking climate action in our everyday lives. If you're interested in any of the work that we do, join us at Break the Divide in this mission to build more resilient, connected, and empowered communities.